Nice.
We are back for the recording, and we will do the grid rundown. Last time we got red flag, slips bad weather in the area. And on our pole position is Jeffy McBobinson. So we have Graham Coffin in that number 7 machine. Next in the second row we have the number 24 Van Rufen. Then Scott Kelly in that number 15. Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan car. We have the number 29 of Miles Alessi. And then Michaels Miller. Next in that 8th and 7th place is the number 45 of Lewis Arundel and Audi Smith. Let's see as we go to the next back row with Eddie Cadden and Jack Denny. Not Jack Denny, sorry, Owen Waters. Next we have Jack Denny and Dennis Odenhauer. Finally, James Alden and Santi Company. Let's get ready as our cars are going to start rolling off the grid. Let's see what will happen today. Will there be anything big happening? Or no, will it be a normal race? Let's get on this onboard with our leader, Jeffy McBobinson. Let's see what can happen. As we will be going green soon, I cannot control this lag, I'm sorry. But as we come across the restart zone, coming up soon, we will be going green. As we come across the restart zone, it is green, green, green here at Pheonix Raceway for the first round of the season in the Indy Cup Super Series. What a move! And it looks like Jeffy's gonna hold the lead. But look at that! It's 3 wide in second place with Graham Coffin and more. Let's see what can happen as Michael Miller makes his way 3 wide up through the field. And it looks like Michael Zalessi is going to take that low line. Let's see what can happen as we have a chase camera on him. Look at Graham Coffin, we're going to get on the onboard of him. It's 3 wide for him right now. Is there going to be a wreck in the pack? Or no, will it be a normal race to the end? Let's see. As it's 3 wide still in the pack, it's very aggressive out there. They're all going to be running that top line, especially Graham. Graham's really liking this outside line, but he's not doing too well with it. But can he make a move around the outside? He's just been falling back positioned. But look at Alessi from the 3rd row back. He has made it up into P2 right on Jeffy McBobinson's tail. Our pole sitter. Let's see who has the fastest lap so far. It looks like it's Jeffy McBobinson and then Michael Zalessi in P2. That's around pole sitter. His best lap was a 25.65 in that qualifying session. Let's see if he can beat it today. Oh, wow. Cruising is Jeffy McBobinson. What a lap. Surprised no wrecks have happened yet, but let's see if that can change anytime soon, as we're going to go back on the onboard with Dennis Odenhauer. Let's see what can happen with him. Will he try and make a move through this next corner, or will he fail to? We have a new cockpit cam that we can get from the driver's head, and look at that. Just beautiful for all the drivers. Especially our chase. Wow. Great racing so far. Let's get a free kind of shot of this track. It's just a mile long, so let's see what's gonna happen. But look at that. These cars look so small from this angle. It could be pretty odd looking at it. Wow, 3 wide just going into this final turn. Feels like chaos, but it's really not. It's normal. Especially in this tight track. That dog leg definitely helps the racing here. But look at that. 3 wide coming in that turn 1. And like this, it'll be like this in the back of the pack. But whoever wrecks is eliminated, and we will go back to original qualifying orders. Look at that. Just clean racing up through that dog leg. It's quite crazy how they keep it like this without having a massive wreck. Pretty nice as well. Having a caution every 3 seconds. Next round will be in Homestead, Miami. And let's see what can happen. And I think I saw someone getting loose back in the pack right there. May have just been me. Not sure. As let's get a camera on Jeffy McBobinson. Cruising through this field. He has been doing really well this past weekend. Practice and everything. He's been doing really well. Wow. Just look at him. Cruising. And is that some action in the back of the pack? Let's see, as we see Asante Kali on his debut, on everyone's debut in fact, so I don't know why I just called him his, but his debut for his new team in that number 55 car of Honda Racing. 3 wide coming out of that thing. He's doing really well from last to making it up in the pack and having some great battles with some of these drivers. Looks like as the pack is starting to single out a bit more now. Each guy for jumping away from the others. Let's see if Michael Olasi, Miles Olasi, sorry for everyone, catch up as we see Owen Rodders is side by side with the number 15 of, who is that? Am I dumb? Scott Kelly, side by side with Scott Kelly, one of our fastest and only United Reynolds drivers on the field. As it looks like, what is that? A new battle for the lead. It's Miles Olasi making the move on Jeffy McBobinson. Can Jeffy McBobinson make it back? No, he can. Miles Olasi takes the lead of this race. Lewis Erlendale in third, making the move on Michael Miller. And Dennis Odenauer in 4th or 5th. I'm so dumb. Owen Rodders in 6th, trying to jump away from that backpack. But let's see what can happen as Miles Olasi takes the lead of the race. But it looks like Jeffrey McBobinson is definitely going to try and make the move soon. He needs to make it before lap 50. Or that next caution, if there is a caution. So far it's looking not to be one. As very clean racing here in this pack. Is that an incident? It could be leading up to an incident in that back pack. Look at this. Some great racing. Except it looks like Kelly's getting really close on Allie Smith, the only woman driver on the field. He's nearly touching her rear wing. As we see all our drivers start crossing the line. For the last place driver, it's a 5-second gap. It's decently big for just 17 laps in to this oval race. And it looks like we have a radio call from Allie Smith.
What is this doing? Like I get it. You want the position? No, what the hell?
She is not liking this way Scott Kelly's driving. She's hating it right now, as she's about to drop into last place. This is not too great for the woman driver. Who qualified P8 So pretty good for them, as we're spectating Jack Denny in the last place, trying to just catch up, but his machine just can't power through around. Everyone's trying to get past around today. And it looks like Jeffrey McBobinson has taken back the lead in the race. But it looks like Alossi's going to try and take it back. What a move by Alossi. But can Jeffrey McBobinson get that runner onto the follow that he needs? He's going to get the drag under the dog leg. He could always make a dive. It looks like he just doesn't choose to. It looks like he's just trying to make it around the outside and trying to use his outside line, which isn't working for many of the drivers. Jeffy trying to get up there. But look, he just can't. He can't get anywhere with these cars. Let's check out Sleeback with Andrew Fern. We haven't talked about him much. Sadly been in the back after starting, I'm pretty sure, up in P4. Actually P3. Along with Scott Kelly, he's dropped back a lot as well. And then we have Graham Crawford, who started P2 and now is in almost last place. About to be last if Andrew can get this run that he needs off that final turn, as we see Jeffy McBobinson making a great move on Alassi up there. What a great move. And then we're about to see Lewis Arundel making the move on Alassi and even making the move on McBobinson. Can he do it? Coming in, he'll have the better line. But will he use it? Yes, he will. Coming into the dog leg, can he get that inside that he needs? Yes, he does. It's going to be 3 wide for the lead, almost 4 wide with all these cars. Who will get the best exit? It's Arundel. Arundel up into P2 and is now going to try to make a charge for the lead. And he does it. He makes it by his teammate pushing him. But look at that. Michael Miller getting very loose in that pack. Wow. Very not good for Michael. But look at Lewis charging up front, starting P7. And he's made it all the way up here, while his P8 counter that is all the way back in the pack in P12 or 11. Yeah, 11. Not doing too well. As this whole top 3 separated just by 4/10. With Robinson just slowly falling back. In fact, this whole top 10 separated by 4 seconds, but this whole top 7 just by 2. So realistically, anyone in the top 7 could realistically win today if a caution does not come out. But look at that. Jeffrey getting very tight on Allendale. Coming into this next corner. Just great racing here at Pheonix. Trying to make it into P4. Wow, beautiful move on Michael Miller. Dennis Odenhauer is an upcoming talent. Hopefully he can switch teams and get some sponsors. Now, at least by next race he'll need it. He's not thought to be a prospect, but from what it's showing, nearly last to P5 and P4. Right on the border, as we see Jeffy McBobinson making the move on Arundel, and it looks like Alessi takes the lead. Being made on the move by Jack Denny. What a move. Let's see as we go into his onboard. As what a move! He's gonna even try and make it on Andrew. Andrew really can't get out the pack. We can't tell if it's an engine issue or what's happening. But something's happening. As let's look in the front of the pack, it's Jeffy trying to make that move on Alassi. What a move! Is he gonna use that inside and get that perfect exit he needs? It looks like Michael also makes the move on Lewis. But let's see as Jeffy McBobinson makes the move on Alassi. And he just has to hold it for 20 more laps. Has 20 to go. And coming to 19 to go this time. Let's check out Jeffy McBobinson as Michael's Alassi makes the move on Jeffy McBobinson. Jeffy and Miles have been having a great battle this entire race. Looks like Jeffy starts to fall back on Miles. He's trying to use that high line, but it just will not work for him. As coming into this next corner, let's see what happens as Owen Rodgers makes that move. Oh my! I'm pretty sure that was the second in a single lap. Maybe two. Either Lewis is catching up fast, or Jeffy is slowing down fast. Maybe fuel saving, maybe tires. We cannot tell. But something is happening with him. Who is that? Is that being caught? Jeffy McBobinson, caught by Lewis Owendale. Will Jeffy miss out on his P2? Can he just hold it for 3 more laps? That's what he needs to get this. But it looks like Lewis will just try and use that under bottom line. It'll work. He'll get side by side, having a better line for the next corner. Much more grip on that inside line than that outside. And he'll get past. What a move by Lewis as he gets the dogleg line as well. But so does he, but he just doesn't use it as well. Jeffy must just have a really bad line or pole sitter. Let's see the fastest laps today. With Scott Kelly with the fastest lap, actually. And Miles Olossi. Then we have Owen Rodgers. Next we have Eddie Cadd, Michael Miller. And we haven't talked about Eddie Cadd too much today, because he's been around at 7th. He's just been midfield. Then we have Michael Miller, Jay Sauber, Jack Denny. And I don't even see him in this top 10. Yeah, he's out of the top 10 fastest laps. As look at that, he steals back P2 and white flag. Oh, it was already white flag. Checkered flag in the air, and the results are in. Miles Olossi in these points, and the race is over. Not quite the best race. I wish it was a little bit longer. Which I could just change this longer, but I'm not going to. Great race. And it looks like Jeffy McBobinson gets his P2. Great race for the drivers. The point standings after the race. Miles Olossi on top with 35 points. Jeffy McBobinson in P2 with 30. Lewis Owendale in P3 with 25. And Jay Sauber in 4th with 20. A nice P4 for Jay Sauber. In P5, we have Michael Miller. In P6, the German of Owen Rodgers with 10. Eddie Cadd in 7th with 5 points. And in 8th, with Dennis Oudenhower with 3 points. In 9th, we have Scott Kelly with 2 points. And in 10th, we have Jack Denny. In 11th, we have Asante Kali from South Africa with 0. Next, Jack Graham Croffin from Norway with 0. Then Ali Smith from the US with 0. And then finally, we have Andrew Fern from Italy with 0.